can probably meet up with
Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer The Chosen Campaign, my number 15.
FaceTime you and work if we happen to be together. That would
Fanny could be rich and still be a cheap fuck.
And then I can send you her number
People
right
can't
now.
change.
Okay, that sounds great. And because I think it's probably she's wanting to brainstorm with us as well to try to get what she thinks would be the best, which interesting the most, or do the most good down there. So I just want to make sure that I understand. So you would be going around and like kind of making a small movie, like would you be doing it like on different days? Or?
Well, we could pretty like if you're thinking about
The house is about, I think, 500 people, something like that. And the Senate's about 300, or there's 400 people, something like that.
It could be like something really positive. We have people involved, we style them, we look at them, and then we have somebody edit the film, and then premiere it in Reese's backyard.
Okay, so well, I'm not going to be able to get down there like 4 days, so I don't have anywhere to stay. And I'm really busy up here, but I mean I could do, 1 day.
Depends how little you want to work and how little you want.
Well, then maybe the fashion show will work out better than the fashion show.
I mean, I'm loving, I like that idea too, especially because we're really making a difference, so I'm thinking this might be something that we would be able to, show to,
You'll make it 30,
down the road up here.
Everybody looks at you.
To get more attention on what's going on, so I think that might be a really good tool.
You can register as a
But I don't know if you need me. I mean, would you need me for a couple of days? Should I just go down there for one of the days?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think that
I think
you seem to know
the best way, I guess, if you wanted to come together and do something, it would probably be in the form of a barbecue. And by the time you're here, we'll probably have the game set up.
Our inspiration
We'll have the
did
high intensity
prove
game set up.
beneficial.
And so we could even just, you could come to the barbecue, and then there's actually like the women there, the recent officers, we'll have like all the women there, enjoying the barbecue, doing the high intensity game therapy, and then we can sort of like introduce you to the women there since they're going to be gathered.
Where I live in Section 8, Section 8 is a sliding scale. Everything's a sliding scale. Things like, okay,
In that area, I told pretty
no more
much
than
everybody that
49,000 all
you and like
that's not how it works. It's a sliding scale.
getting somebody
It's
out.
like with Obamacare, like
That could be a really natural way.
much for credit.
yes. And the thing is that so then I could, because if I collect all these clothes, as I say, I can fill like an SUV of
Either pays the full amount
so
or
many
for
clothes. And I assume they're looking for casual
like say you're
clothes,
renting
right?
houses, the tenant may pay
Yeah, and right now it's pretty cold too.
Yeah, by the time it's going to warm up by the time I
The elder attempt that
Yeah, like shorts, like light cotton clothes, like whatever, I guess whatever.
get the money directly from the fucking government. You don't have to worry.
Right, I mean, because these are going to be nice people. I mean, like, do the women ever like dress up and like nice dresses?
All the time, yeah. That's the one thing that they really enjoy.
Okay.
They're always like changing costumes.
Oh, you talking about that free healthcare or strong health?
Okay, because I can get really nice things. They wouldn't be able to find in
So what you're asking me, Gary, would you rather pay $0 for health insurance, or would you rather pay $500 a month for health insurance?
I'm just thinking
Basically, what you're telling me is, Gary, would you pay
would it be
$500
possible to do it on the about my calendar?
Progress against aliens over the past month has been but there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
Much rather that he's going to be stopped right after that, and that just gives me 1 week to collect all the players and organize everything. So it would be better if
basically, it cost me $500 a month, and I get the strongest military in the world.
So I could pack up all the stuff from Marty
Who's bad?
and concentrate on this.
If it was available, they would support you.
Then,
And since we're paying this
just
doctor,
so
we
I
get rid of that whole
come up
bullshit
with
about, you
a
know,
lot of things. Then the other thing is that the Rodney and Demeo who's doing some big dog rescue gala up here on.
Are you trying to have a conversation? Watch it. We can have a conversation, but if I don't play the video, then
So I'm going to be seeing him next week for that. So while I'm with him, I want to talk to him about helping them supply food.
That's the people, that's a,
Okay,
sorry, I can't hear that.
I can't imagine him saying no.
I mean, if we did a massive food drive, and massive reading
Why Danny got that hat on, looking like a pretty
I do
Jane
think
from
there is
Jane.
one.
I'm gonna have some artists come in and make some art for the show as well.
Dropped us off.
Living off the government.
Basically, like a
the last
network
station
system,
was going to.
like a
Dropped
network
us off
sign,
here.
you know,
It's
some
a very-
graphics
in the middle of
on
nowhere.
on the screen.
And it seems like all the other people on the trains
That could be
are
really
going into the
for
tour bus
visibility of the artists,
or have their own vehicles.
the therapy that we're offering, just like to connect with
So,
people.
I mean, there's a taxi right there, but yeah, I mean, if there's no taxi, we're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Part-time on the books,
That
then
could
you
come
get a
together
second
really
job
nicely.
paid under the table.
It's what? It's fine, it's working, don't touch it.
I live in as good
So
as
I
some
would just have to see whether Rodney would be willing to come down there with me. So help,
Probably
keep
try
that
to
focus on
there's no internet for Starlink over there, so I gotta.
well, I'm going to confirm that
Let me
date with
let's ask the
him.
tour bus guy.
But that was already.
You got me involved with this, Rodney. You got to help that.
I mean, we're like in the middle of a national park. I don't know if it's fully taxi. It's not even roads
I
here.
don't need help with the clothes. I'll just have them, someone load them up here and then,
I'm not really sure why the train brought us here one way, but
so
it's a round trip. They said it's the last
and
station.
then a lot of people up here would be hesitant to go down. They just would be thinking,
I mean, I could just, I wonder if we just take the bus.
Well, but what you're talking about with traveling the video, or just like, we have a short video and then I
You're
share
gonna
that
have the whole time on the bus.
in the networks. That can be, spreading the message, share with people what we're trying to do, maybe get them involved if they have resources to come together.
ABC.
no, I think
Grab
that's
the
great.
bag. Let's go back.
Just, are you, regularly shooting video out there?
Right now I don't have much help video, so it's just me. And some other volunteers that come out.
I don't care about Discord. I don't care whatever. I don't give a fuck.
And do you have
My
that?
Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord. I delete it all. I don't give a shit.
After a few days rest, everyone
There
will
are
be
people in
ready
the
to
chat right
back
now that
out
are
there.
interested in
National Park. Oh, deeper. ABC waits.
but I know that one of our friends who's been helping with the initiative is
I want to be the biggest streamer with no
his friend is
social
also a
media.
director. They've
How do I go
trying
to
to help
the
me. We actually did a campaign together called Campaign 1.
Don't how?
So it was to help
Como
man
you fly?
who watch my streams who might be able to do a protest. So we held a protest together in New York City.
Okay. So I'm fucked.
Great turnout. These are a couple of them that also help out. Otherwise, no, nobody's locked in.
You said the bus is going into the deeper into the park, and there's no way to go back to the house.
Here,
That's what he just said. Hello. Do you, are you speaking English?
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect.
Hey, do you work here?
But if there's somebody down there, I think
How do I get back
nice
to
to have them be involved in something. It's great to have them come out of there.
I was thinking those people.
That's the whole world coming out of there.
So like find an editor in Liberty City.
So why did the train drop me off?
Like in our second movie, we had 28 of our survivors actually.
Yeah, they told us.
And
It all
it's
it's application.
really impactful.
I'll try. They told us.
If there happens
Wasted your whole time. What are you doing?
Avoid the trees so we don't F. There's just too many trees, man. The fucking Starlink can't work. How does it not go through a
So
tree?
where can I see your stuff?
Well, right now it's on kick.com.
It's called Kick.com.
Do your best.
Yeah, KICK.com.
What the fuck are you wearing?
And if you search JJ Stream, right now there's like a small community that sort of tunes in. But when we're outside and doing the videos, a lot of people like to come in and record. So basically it's like
I've been thinking about
channel is sponsored by kids. And when people view and they donate, when they view and they chat, it's also able to help fundraise the stream and fundraise the initiatives. Trying to fundraise to get it funds for the team. So we can get people to go therapy and do that.
maybe it's a cool 40-year-old guy wear.
Money and maybe generates some
Fuck, it's
clips
gonna
to
have
create visibility.
Super high-waisted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about dressing like Andrew Tate.
Provide more for the neighborhood and the people around us.
It's like proper.
Yeah, no, I just want to see it just so I get a better sense of, what's going on. And then also, we want to pull, different things in for the movie, that I think that would kind of be the outsiders and, be impactful for them. You might be able to take some, things you already have as well.
How does a 40-year-old
Put it
vest,
together.
dress?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
the live streaming community can be sort of strange to an outsider that has
That's
no
not 40,
idea.
goddammit!
People
Doing
come
God's
in
work,
and,
ABC.
they're able to basically
God's
say
work,
whatever
Yeah.
they want.
God's work.
From like
Type in chat right now.
moderated.
Sorry, no way. Sorry.
And these are people from like a
I didn't know there
technological
was
world
While I'm driving around.
from all over the planet saying that
They're way inside.
Right here. It's not like start dressing like
we really like get the
Sorry.
definitely want to try to use that energy for good.
Oh, by ourselves. Well, hey, you're the best. Man, bro. Now this is.
So, so I think that the best thing is to say, come down there, do the fashion show barbecue Rodney, and then and you could film it all, and along with other things as well, and then we'll figure out how to put it together something very impactful, which would be very good for me to have in order to get more people to help.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going full
Yeah, we could even get some other people involved too, like other influencers and other streamers involved to document the situation from those different POVs. Those other streamers, other streamers they'll do different forms of content, where different parts of the world, different sort of things, different sort of areas, different arena of like content. Coming in with their different POVs, like for example, there's somebody who like makes memes online, and they might come in and they film the situation and make a meme, and they could potentially create more visibility for the movement and what's going on in the neighborhood. Or there could be someone who's volunteering and they're streaming, and then there's all these different POVs. That usually happens when we set up events like this.
See, like this guy right here.
That sounds so great.
I genuinely might do a fucking dress like this.
Well, very interesting. So I think the first step here is, of course, I'll be, talk to Rod, and I'll be selecting, all the clothes, and then whenever you are with Rudy, just text me and see if I
Yeah, sounds really cool.
I can talk to her.
Would you like
And I'll look
to?
at your,
Would you like to explain to the chat what it is that you do? A lot of people might be unfamiliar with your position and all this. I've been saying to them that you're helping to sponsor some of our friends in the street network, but they don't really get. It'd be really great to maybe
everybody in and solve all the problems because we don't have, at this point, we don't have the wherewithal to do it. So, do you think, I mean, is it, how large an audience is the chat?
Well, it can get from, like right now it's probably a couple hundred people watching, but it can go from, it could be thousands, it could be thousands, but outside.
That's, that's what I'm thinking, that,
What's a store that I can get?
I just don't want all these people at this point to be, saying, oh, my sister, my cousin, my this, because it is. But when I open it up, in the beginning, I had to work really hard to find somebody, and then, within about a year, I just found, kept ringing. But, I heard about you, people would hear talk on social media, in some chat room, whatever, and they end up finding me. So, I'm not just going to be getting girls, from where you are. I've got to do it for ones that are already know about me. I'm trying to put them up. So we just are not big enough to handle all the people we need. So I think that this way we have, just do this. When I come down there, I'll meet a couple of them, I'll talk to them, see what they think, and then I'll go back to with them with their, bios and everything that I can describe, and I will go to and say, here's the girl, this is what she needs, this is why she deserves to have a scholarship here, because, this is her struggle, and this is, why she deserves it. And then have her get in there, and have her do well, and then hopefully go back and think about another one. Here, this is why you should give this one a scholarship. And then while that one's in the rehab, I'll, find like a sober living home up there that will, also, we have to make sure they have room. Sometimes they're in waiting rooms. So, since it would be in like a 90-day program, the girl would be going into Hanley, then that would give me 90 days to get her on a wait list somewhere, to one of the better ones, and also as well say, will you give her a scholarship? And then we have to start finding a job. And so it's not, and like, let's say they're going to work in a restaurant, I might not be able to find any restaurants that have any openings. They say, yeah, we'd like to, hire him, so all our positions are filled right now. So then I've got to go and,
Fucking huge it is.
find it somewhere. It'd be nice if I could, say to Rodney, okay, will you be part of this program, so when the girls come out, you can always have a position for them. But all that stuff has to be lined up, as we go, because they can't, if I don't have, a girl yet, or she's and she says, I hate it here, this is my old way of life, and leaves and goes back on the street, then it's not going to look that good for our program. So I don't want to, line anything up too far in advance until I know that the girl's actually going to graduate and is going to need a job. So, it just has to be done sort of gradually, step by step, and not a big explosion. So does that make sense?
Yeah. And so I was talking about some of the men. Basically what I've been doing is cold approaching people with a screen, saying we're here with Reese, and we want to offer potential rehab scholarship sponsor. And this is to see who opens up to say, yes, actually, I want to be part of this, let's do this, I'll try to do this. And then maintain contact with that person at the individual level. So when it comes down to the barbecue, when you're about to have that person present to speak to somebody who's been committed and dedicated to working with us individually, and then sort of meeting with you and then networking with us. The men, they're really interested and they want to be involved too, and they're interested. So so based off our last phone call, we talked center is already detox to enter the program. So I've been telling them a little bit about that. So from my understanding,
yes, please drink it, I'm mad, dude.
take this thing down,
You fucking winner, huh?
and then go.
Boom, that's the thing, right?
Now, look at it. It's called the DAS.
We have spread a greater good.
They've also I think I told you.
Heavy fire in the zone.
It is true. So they always be safe to people who might be saying nothing. And every person is different. Some people say, it's fine, it's worth it for me to have space to stay and that. So it's really hard because, like I said, the day that they go, let's say they go out and they take it all day. usually, but I mean, it could be like just sitting outside there for 12 hours. But if they're used to being on the street, you know, they're just sitting on the sidewalk there. But they can't walk away or go visit their place in line. So you have to be pretty committed to, you know, detoxing in order to do that. So then you get into the detox, which is like 3 or 4 days of medical, so it depends on how you're doing. At that point, they could either go into the detox, the rehab at CAR, or I could call baseball. There's a director position that I worked with for years. He retired, so I don't know if it's fun now, and I haven't had anyone, you know, try to get in to try to new director. But normally they make the man himself call. They wouldn't be. So I could call them up and tell them who they are, who I am, and say that that's what it is called. They'd have to call and be it would all depend
ready for action.
really if they were fake. So if there wasn't any, like they might say, you know, right now we're completely still, we might be another 2 weeks or so. And so at that point, the doctor will go through the detox and say, well, then I'll go to the DL treatment, you know, rehab, and just wait, you know. And then he might end up saying, well, I kind of like it here, it's all fine, I just have another month to go or something. So it's, you know, it's not like everybody, because it's such a horrendous problem, then every place is always following the thing that, you know, shelters. You can't get in, I don't know about down there, but like in restaurants and everything. All the shelters are closed for so you might just have to sit outside and wait for days and hope that, you know, might be able to get in. So that's, even if you have it in place, it's still not going to be like just an easy assembly line to do. So you might have to make other choices or figure out, you know, things like that. So I just want to make sure that they know that it's tough, you know, it's tough getting off the
No. Maybe like personal rehab, like, you know, during COVID lockdown. Just like
Check your weapons and equipment.
yeah.
Never like it.
Deliver the killing blow.
It really just, you know, goes to a personal thing, like what, you know, it just, what that's
Fuck
for
off,
one person
man.
might not be for, you know, the other. And then we
Throw
have to
this
figure
one.
out, you know, if they got in
See
there
you again.
and then they say, I'm being treated terribly, like I hate it here, and I still want
fucking
to
big.
get well, I can't stay in this place. Then we've got to find another place for it, you know. I'm not going to say, okay, that's the only thing. So it really is, it's just like, you know, each step of the way, figuring it out until, you know, all of a sudden people understand who we are, what we're doing, and, you know, are more apt to.
Okay, let's get to the next one.
Sure, we'll bump you up to the top of the list because every time you send it someone, they're, you know, really, you know, determined and great.